Hi everybody, welcome to the Facebook Live at the end of period 3. So exciting information, and boy does a week make a lot of difference in the weather. Last week it was absolutely sub-zero and loads of snow everywhere. Now it's absolutely red hot. Been out in the t-shirt today, so what a difference. Spring's definitely on the way now. Some fantastic figures and tips to share, so I'm just waiting for people coming on. There's a link on either side here where if you're new on here you can actually subscribe to them. And I think we've got the first ones on. Jeremy's just come on, so I'll just flick round and actually show you the figures and the tips. So great to see you. Nicky Haywood's joined. Mark has just gone gold. We'll talk about him in a second. Marie, quite local to us. Fantastic. Right, first of all, a tip. Now I've disabled the comments on this, but if you've never done this before, this will get you loads of leads off your Facebook people. So when you put this on your timeline on Facebook, it'll give you an option to put a background on there. So I suggest you do that, and then just post this. Now, just curious, does any of my Facebook friends know anybody who would be interested in a second income, post some exciting products on Facebook, etc.? Facebook message me for free details. Now that's what I suggest you actually post, and then below this is what you'll get. One of your friends will put, what is it? Now don't put it in the comments, it's kleeneze, because then everybody will prejudge what it is. So what you should say is Facebook message me for free info, because you want them to actually message you. Because if you message too many people, you can pick up a Facebook ban. But if people message you, there's absolutely no restriction. So when they message you, then send them the online videos to actually watch. So you're not doing yourself a favour if you put it's kleeneze or it's delivering or collecting catalogues, because people might prejudge that they don't want to do that, or there's not any money in it, or it's not a viable option. But when they watch the different videos we've got, you see the exciting side to that. Now I suggest you do that, especially new people on your Facebook if you've never done this before, and you'll be amazed at who comes back interested. People you not even thought would be even looking for an opportunity, because people are curious. So use the curious bit, and there's the old saying, curiosity kills the cat. Now kleeneze is a fantastic company now, nearly 100 years old, and I'm so proud of kleeneze. But to be quite honest, the name doesn't do us any good. If people know it's kleeneze, they think it's just about going door to door with catalogues. They don't realise the exciting side of it, of actually the online, and they definitely don't know the exciting side of building up a team and the residual income. If they don't know what kleeneze is, they think it's a cleaning company. Now, how many cleaning products have we got in our range? It's tiny. So this is the way to do it. So, so when we're finished on here, have a go at that. Put the background, put it on your Facebook profile, and get people messaging you for details. So that's a big sponsoring tip, because the best people you sponsor are people off your warm market. If you don't know what that means, it's your friends, family, people you've known for years. Right. So what we're getting into now is the new business figures. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat today. Right, the new business figures. For the new people that's never been on here before, at the top here is a blog post where you can see the full list. So what we just do is just show the top bit, and obviously some people haven't tagged in here because they're not in the group. If you've got a team member that's on this list, make sure you actually add them to the group, so they can actually see their details. So this is a new business sales from period 3, week 4. So we're finished the period now. So that's what this is anybody you sponsor in the period. So we've started a new one. So anybody you sponsor from today, whatever volume they do, counts towards a new business. Now the top we've got Chris Smith on 1,767, Kelly and Ian Nash on 1619, Julie on 1394, myself on 1221, and Nicky Bitagger on 1028, and the list goes on. Now I'm high up on this list for a reason, because I've actually changed it. If you watched Nicky Haywood's training when we did a Zoom chat, I put into place what Nicky was doing with the new people, and this is what I did. So I've got
Tracy Mackay's just come on there. Hi Tracy. So what I do now is every new person that joins, I message them 3 bits of information, or actually 4 bits of information. The first bit of information I actually message, no, you can't see them all there, just get rid of it for a second. So every new person I join, what I actually do is message them 4 bits of information. When you get the welcome email, the first thing I actually send out is their fast start bonus dates. Now you get that in the email you get from when they join. So first of all, say it's Deborah above, we'll just use Deborah's example. Hi Deborah, welcome to the team. Here are your fast start bonus dates, and this is what you get. So first of all, what I do is I show them the fast start bonuses they're going to get over the next 60 days, the 30 days. And then what I'm going to show them they're going to get is a certificate they're going to get. Then also I'm going to show them the certificate they get for sponsoring the first 5 people. Now that gives them a little target to go for. And most people have been in a job where they're not getting any recognition at all. So it's very important that once you get people into the recognition, they're getting recognised for doing things, they feel good, and more importantly, they're making some money and they're going to stick with the business. So as soon as they've done that first start bonus, go to the edit iPicky or whoever edits, however you edit the pictures, and do a proper, just copy the certificate, put their name in and the date, and then post that into their Facebook group to give them recognition. So that's what I changed to get new people off to a fast start. Obviously, if you can get them sponsoring as well, by using what I've just showed you before on the timeline, that's going to help as well to get people off to a fast start. So that's what I put in place. It's worked for me, it worked for Nicky Kaywood. Sorry. So if you're not using these fast start bonuses, you want to get involved and use them. They're there for free, but if people don't know about them, they're not going to go for it. So well done on everybody on there. If you haven't put a new team member in here, make sure you actually sort of tag them for doing well, for people that's hitting them first fast start bonuses. So well done on everybody on that list. Next we've got Morley, just quite close to me up here in Newcastle. He's just gone gold with his team. Well done, smashed through it. Even though we had absolutely tragic weather last week for a week, it's still gone through the gold level. So make sure when you go on there you give Mark a big well done for that. Absolutely fantastic. Tap your screen. Well done for Mark doing that. I don't do any recognition below gold, it's just for gold. So if you're sending people who's done 10, 15, 13, 18%, would just block the whole group up. So I'll just recognise gold and above in here. So Mark, big well done, fantastic mate, well done. Next one we've got is a top, oops, I've knocked it off there, sorry. Come back to that again. Next we've got the top retailer, 2 periods in a row, Stevie DeVito on the south coast there on 4,102 points. Sue Dickinson on 3610, Saxadoo on 3603, Mervyn 3143. And again, the full list there, if you go to the top, click on there, you'll see the full list. You can actually subscribe to that once you're on the blog, and you'll get them the figures as soon as they come out. If you want to, because I don't always upload them instantly onto Facebook, but as soon as they go on the blog, you'll actually get an email saying I've posted something. So if you're looking out to see how you're doing against somebody else, you can check that out on the figures. That was from last week. If you didn't see it, a very, very powerful little video. So if you didn't watch that, have a watch of that. Somebody's bumped that back up. Now the top sponsors. We've got a new one at the top this period. Nicky McTaggart on 18. Just closely followed behind by Deborah Pusey on 16. Sheila Colin Sutherland on 15. Chris Smith on 14. Ware on 13. Millie's on 10. Nicky Kaywood's on 9. Deborah Shepherd's on 9. And the list goes on. So well done everybody on there, the top sponsor. Again, if you go to the blog above and you've got a new team member that sponsored their first person, make sure you go on and recognise them for doing well. Give them a massive well done for getting their first team member. Because you can get one team member, you can get loads of team members. And again, as soon as you've got somebody in your team that's actually sponsored 5, just message me on Facebook and say Sue or Fred or whoever they are has just done the first 5 team members. What I'll do then is make up a certificate, post it in here as a big well done. But once you can sponsor 5, you can carry on sponsoring. And that's the exciting bit about our business, because you never know who's going to turn out to be a superstar. You've just got to keep sponsoring as many people as you possibly can, and you'll find the good ones actually join. So well done on all the people that sponsored somebody last period. That's about the Facebook Live. Now this is a very important one. This is a top new retailers. This is people who's joined in the last 4 weeks. And it's most of these won't have done a full 4 weeks, maybe just done a week or 2 weeks. But this is a top list. So at the top we've got Kelly Bruce. And if your team members on this list, any name on here, what I want you to do is make sure they're in the group and actually tag them. That actually we'll go at the bottom first and work back up. So you can see people tagging people who has done well on that list. So we'll just come to that and have a look. Just jump there. So that's all the people getting tagged for doing well. So fantastic in the first period. So at the top we've got Kelly Bruce, Tiffany Kite as second, Sarah Whelan on as third, Leanne Green, Lucy Joins, Maria, that's a Spanish one. And next one's a Spanish one. So we've got, if you don't know, we can sponsor people in Spain. It's our new country that we've opened. We can also sponsor people in Ireland and the UK. So well done every single person on that list. The new ones, we'll look to see who the ones are going to be the superstars next period. Probably don't even know about our amazing opportunity yet. So well done everybody on the list. So make sure you're adding them to this group so we can see their name for doing well. Top PSGs, Chris Smith is top on that one. So he's won 2 trophies this period. Just beaten Alison Ford on 10,217. We're third on 10,207. Kelly Nash is on 9,589. Diglass 8,162. Kev Ryder 5,676, and then the list goes down there. So well done on all the top PSGs. Through the week, there was absolutely mega training by Chris and Claire Casella. So if you missed that training, come back and actually watch it. And rewatch it. It was absolutely fantastic. They're flying in this business. So some fantastic tips on there. Make sure you tag your team in this particular one so they watch all the information on here. Because success leaves clues, so the more you learn, the more you earn. Which is a fantastic thing to say, so make sure you have a good watch of that. Also, John Webb's actually got a book coming out next week. And on his first day, which is going to be Tuesday the 13th, that's going to be available to download for free on Amazon. So as soon as we get that link downloaded for free, can it get any better than free? Get some of your friends to download it for free and have a good read of that. John's worked really hard. He used to be a boxer before he actually got involved in Kleeneze, and a fitness a coach as well. And he loves this business with a passion. So have a watch of that when it comes out on Tuesday. What we've got next. And then once a week, all the new people, I tag them in a message to watch the circle video. So as soon as it gets up to 50, or near 50, I'll put out this message so they can have a little watch of the circle video, which shows the exciting side of this business. Because it's not just about retail, it's about building a team. So if you've never watched that yet, make sure you do watch that. And so all your new people will get tagged to have a watch of that at some point in the first week. So lots to plug into here. Oh, also we've got the XT Castle training. It's 2 weeks on Sunday, so if you want to book in for that, it's got to be booked by the Friday at 11:30. Because we'll have a Sunday lunch option as well, and I've got to tell the chef in the hotel how many Sunday lunches that we're going to be booked in for. The Sunday lunches are amazing, just for £5 for one course, or you can have 3 courses for £8.95 or something. The full Monty, you get everything there. So that'll be fantastic. Lots of training there. We'll be doing some Facebook Lives from it as well, so little snips of it. Some information from Kevin there, and then last week's Facebook Live. So back to the top again, or wherever I was. Remember to have a push that on your timeline and see how many different results you come back. There's one thing for sure, the more new people in your team, the faster you're going to get to wherever you want to go into that business. So have a fantastic weekend. It's been an amazing period 3 for all kinds of different reasons. People going gold, hitting new levels, and all the snow we've had. But I think we're seeing the back of that now. The warmer weather's starting to come in now. So have a fantastic weekend everybody, and I'll speak to you all soon.